Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Deliverance, and this is from director Lee Daniels, and this is a new horror film. It's an exorcism movie from the director of Precious and the Butler. Interesting choice. Interesting to see directors trying to branch out. Now, I don't know if horror was necessarily the place where Lee Daniels should have branched out, because to be honest, this movie doesn't really work so much as a horror film. It's not scary. It's attempting to be scary, but it never really captures the right amount of tension or suspense to get you there. And there's definitely moments in this film that feel like it's really trying hard. There's a couple of moments with some intense bits of body horror where it's just like, okay, maybe a little bit here, but so much of it feels like the most mundane, run-of-the-mill, been there, done that exorcism movie elements. And then there's also elements where it really dives into utilizing CGI for, like, the possessed little kid played by Anthony B. Jenkins, the youngest child of this family, and he looks like a rubber band man. It looks worse than like the Black Panther climactic battle where they look so rubbery. And it's just like, this doesn't look great. This is not really working in terms of the horror elements it's trying to portray. This story is based off of true events. Like, this is trying to honor this woman, Ebony, in real life that's not a real name, but who's about to lose her 3 kids, having a tumultuous relationship, has the grandmother in the picture who's sick, and there's issues, and there's abuse going on, and trying to not lose her kids, but then there's all these supernatural elements pushing herself and her kids to like commit violent acts against each other. There's so much rich thematic elements to this where this really could have dug down and looked at something serious and engaged with it in an important way. It just really doesn't. It has those elements, it's there, but only deals with them on a surface level, and they never really dig deep enough or feel authentic enough. Too much of this, like, this is going to seem like an interesting comparison, but this seems a lot like Hillbilly Elegy, where it's just like, it feels like too many stereotypes and not enough like nuance to presenting this community, presenting this situation. And like Glenn Close is in this too, and she is like a trashy grandma. And like there's moments where she's like straight up flirting with Omar Epps' character while he's working at the hospital, and it's just so it just didn't work, and her performance was so weird and out of place here. And Glenn Close is such a great actor, and like things like The Wife over the past couple of years that she really should have gotten some serious awards consideration, and this is just like, what's going on here? And Andra Day, yet again, with the United States versus Billie Holiday, also directed by Lee Daniels, such a great performer and given such crap to work with, but Andra Day has some genuine emotional moments in this film that work, but so much of what she's saying, her dialogue and everything, is so awkward and weird, and like her character's hard to connect with. She's straight up hitting her kids even before like the influences of like this dark stuff was happening. She was like, this is not good, and we're supposed to feel for her wanting to keep her kids, and she's abusing them like this. Demi Singleton, Caleb McLaughlin of Stranger Things fame, and Anthony B. Jenkins, like I mentioned before, these are the 3 kids, and they have like no characterization, and they just have like scenes of getting angry or being possessed and like mutilating themselves or trying to kill other people. And this film even has the likes of Ingenue, Ellis Taylor, and Monique popping up in supporting roles, and they're just really wasted. There's such strong performers here, from the veteran cast, from Day to Close to Ellis Taylor and to Monique, and it's just frustrating that they don't do a whole lot more with them. They're there to hit like surface level beats. They hit the emotional beats they need to because they're strong, talented performers, but so much of this just felt like left you wanting more, desiring more out of this film that feels so just doesn't feel complete in what it was trying to do, and it just didn't work on the horror elements, so it kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth by the end. And this is going to be on Netflix, so like sure, you could throw it on and just watch the 2 hours of this, and I don't know, it just really didn't click. There's some good emotional beats, but that's like the strongest elements you're going to get out of this. But those are my thoughts on The Deliverance. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.